Yerp. It's your boy, Abby. Born Evil Studios. BornEvilStudios.com. Follow us on all outlets. It's Born Evil Studios. Born Evil Studios. Born Evil Studios. Hey, we're here for another one, man. Pull the plug. Dope artist or bust, one or the other. But this man right here don't really need a crazy introduction. He's very talented, and I wanted to get his word across. So let's just get it started without saying anything else. My man from Visalia, Vrsa. Let's get this shit cracking, bro, because I know how talented. I've never watched this video. It just came out a month ago. It's called Rollie on My Wrist. If you're not familiar with Vrsa, very talented Visalia artist. Probably one of the more well thought out Visalia artists in a very long time. His music is very dope. I think there's a couple other guys out there doing it pretty tight too. But like to me personally, Vrsa's been the one that has caught my attention. And I'm a Central Cali guy. I grew up there. I graduated high school in Porterville. Come on, bro. Come on. What's up? Menachie High though. Let's run this. Vrsa. Rollie on my wrist. So it doesn't say featuring. Does it say it in the thing? My bad, y'all. It does say featuring Little Nate the Goer. All right. I've heard of Little Nate the Goer also.
Want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist. Been working double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish. I want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist. Been working double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish.
Number one thing I'd say about Vrsa is he's extremely tapped in with his scene and his culture there in Visalia, which is really dope, man.
These hoes, they want my time, but they don't listen. It's money on my mind, I'm on a mission. You knew just what it was, so stop the bitching. I tried explaining it, but they ain't see the vision. Came from nothing, so I'm grinding for the bag. I did it by my lonely, I ain't even trying to brag. Don't hit me for no verse, now that you see I'm about to blow. Man, you should've took advantage when I had them for the low. They finally let my dog up out the county. Saludos y respeto to the real ones that surround me. It's middle fingers up to all the ones that try to doubt me. The hardest on my section, motherfuckers better crown me. Guess they can't stand to see me win. All they wanna do is talk, but they ain't gone to where I've been. Kept my loyalty intact and still I lost a couple friends. The way these raps are going up, you see me flossing in the bins. I want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist. Been working double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish. I want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist.
I feel like right off the bat, I feel like this is a really dope song, and I thought it was pretty, like, it's well put together. I thought Vrsa's hook and the verse so far was really dope.
Double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish.
I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish. Sentimental about my back, go ahead and keep the bitch. They love to see me down, imagine when they see me rich. Shit, I ain't stopping till you see them rollies on my wrist. Chain busting out the neck, it cost a nigga rent. Still grimy for the Gucci, but you see the fit. Can never change, I'm still the same, why would I ever switch? My mama always told me, watch for snakes, you'll end up getting bit. It's days like this I used to grind for. Shit, I'm still grinding to this day because I want more. I've been cutting up the game just like a lawnmower. Project baby, I know how it feels to really be poor. Jumped up out the porch as a youngin'. I ain't need nobody for nothing, I'm on my lonely. When you see me in the foreign counting cheese, don't tell me nothing. Count blessings, staying humble cause I know it can't get ugly.
Want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist. Been working double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish. I want a rollie on my wrist, a rollie on my wrist. Been working double overtime, I'm trying to make me rich. It's money over all these hoes and I won't ever switch. I'm just trying to get this cake and that's my only wish.
Yo, so I fuck with this. I think this is actually a really dope song. Little Nate the Goer's verse was tight too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had really good key components to adding. You know how sometimes you hear a song and you're like, man, that don't even need a feature. So I was kind of feeling that before it came in. I was like, hopefully we get a second verse. But like, Nate's verse was tight and it really blended well. I think it fit on the song. He did things like right. I mean, you know how sometimes you get a verse, like I've rapped along enough to know you get a verse from somebody and you're like, bruh, that don't really pertain to the song that you're doing. Like just saying little things about him getting rollies on his wrist and things like that, it applies to him writing the song then for that song. And some people don't even do that. They, people are lazy and folks write tight verses. They're like, I really want this on something dope. I'm gonna do it on this. It's like sometimes, bro, writing something fresh for a direct song that like it hits different. And so that was a great song. Overall, I think the beat was a great, 4 out of 5. We haven't given a perfect before. Um, the engineering, I think it was good, but I do think the master is soft. I do think that like, and I have it turned up pretty loud. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think that it's kind of, um, what's the word? It's kind of like not pushed forward, if you get what I'm saying. Like that, it should be a little more umphy, and I feel like the bass should have been a little more bassy. But at the same time, it doesn't need to be either. I think the mix is a solid mix. It's just I think that's just the music brain thinking, like more or less. Like I just think that there's other things that would have even made it better. But at the same time, you can't over evaluate every song, and this is a dope song. So I'm still gonna go with a 4 on the mix. I do think that, like I said, I do think the master probably needed to be like pushed forward, or maybe the decibels just a little too low. Um, Something to talk about. Either way, I want y'all to check out Vrsa. Post your comment or what you think of him and the Little Nate the Goer song here, Rollie on My Wrist. Pull the plug, Born Evil Studios. You know the vibes. We're here all the time. We out. Let's go.